want to be their friend, though. I feel like they are strong outside. All those proposing other people's business is just a strategy for her. So now, if I don't feel like all those sister fights is even strategy. You know what? You've gotten the information you needed from me, and now you're not working with that to play your game. Give me your life to direct you.
So before the housemates went to start playing TJ's game of bring me shoe, bring me this, Casia and Victoria were having a conversation, and I would like you to air your honest opinion regarding everything Victoria mentioned in this their conversation. When we are done with that, then we move to Nelly and Cassia's convo about Onyeka. So basically, what Victoria is trying to say is that Onyeka is tricky and cunning. That Onyeka came to her, made her open up to her, and then she told Onyeka everything she has been through, how she has trust issues, how she rarely make friends because of the trust issues. And after doing all that, that what she just noticed that Onyeka asked her that question, got those information, and is now using it as her strategy to work against her.
And now you're now working with that.
That even after the skate incident happened and Onyeka came and they had a conversation, that she was still giving Onyeka grace, thinking there is a friendship between the two of them, not knowing that there is no friendship, that the problem she has with herself is that even when people are showing her their true colors, she always ignore it, or she will keep giving you grace, to turn a new leaf. But here she is now and is coming back to play at her. And Casia now told her, I told you that all this time this girl was calling you out to ask you this, ask you that, and I wasn't genuine. That you see, that's why you need me in your life to be directing you. Well, Victoria said something like this have happened to her in the past, and that's why she decided to guard up and not just open up to people easily. But she don't know what happened with Onyeka. She has already opened up to Onyeka now, and now everything is beginning to play right before her eyes. That even the day Onyeka came to address the whole she wearing skirts to get Ozee'S, that's when we were having that conversation. At any little thing, Onyeka would try to divert the topic to another thing. And she will still try to bring her back like, oh, this is what we are talking about. Why are you trying to bring up another conversation that doesn't relate to what we are talking about at the moment? That it's just now that it dawned on her that this girl is tricky, corny, and, getting your info to add to her strategy and know how to get you. And here she is calling her slow, calling her this, even when you know all that she mentioned to you. Well, just when the gist was about to get even more juicier, OC came into the picture and they had to stop. And after that was TJ's game. Now let's move to post TJ's and housemates game. But one thing I found funny in Casia and Victoria's conversation. So now Victoria is talking about Onyeka using her as a strategy, getting her infos and all that, and she opening up. Okay, now Casia is yet to open up to you on her own strategy. Or don't you think the whole claiming to be single is not a strategy? It's the highest form of all strategies that came into the house this season. She's yet to open up to you regarding that, and here you are saying, oh, you've been hot again, this is why you've gathered up and all. To think that even after their game, she and Casia were teasing each other. She was telling Casia, oh, the clothes I will sew for you for your wedding. They were talking about marriage, and Casia was telling Victoria, do and invite me. And Victoria was saying, no, I'm not ready. You do and invite me. This is what I will sew for you for your bridal shower, for this, for that, for that, for that. Is that one Casia is playing? Is it not a strategy? Anyway, let's move to another juicy gist, which is Casia and Nelly. So this conversation started with Handy, Nelly, and Casia talking on how people should be more energetic and contribute, cooperate whenever they come up with a game like this. Not you start saying, oh, you don't want to play or you're tired. That once you start doing that, it will demoralize other housemates and some people won't play as well. That they need to do something about all these complaints, all this signal that Big Brother is giving them based on, they're not entertaining viewers. And from there, they started talking about those that, always say they won't play, like the Mbadwe twins, the hashtag mature, okay? And they said, why will you be on this show if you want to be mature. From there, the conversation now drifted to them planning a prank on OC. It's actually talked about it in my other video, the video before this one. You can go watch it. Well, so when Handy now left Nelly and Cassia continue with the whole process of how they will prank OC. From there, Cassia now opened up to Nelly about the parrots thing, that it was Onyeka that made that statement to her, which she was reporting, that's gisting Kelly Ray. You know, Nelly was even surprised, like, what, when? And she started mentioning the occasions the conversations happened. She said when Wanni kind of accused her during the speed dates of body language when having a conversation with Shaun, how she's keeping her legs on top of Shaun, all that. That Onyeka came to her, Kassia, and told her, imagine this one saying, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But well, she wants to be their friends, that she know they have huge fan base outside of the house, so she wants to benefit from that. And Cassia didn't want further to tell Nelly that there was a day Wanni and Shaun were having their issues, and she was like telling Onyeka, oh, this one you're here and your friends are having problem. She now told her, well, that stuff like that are not her thing. That's on a normal. She likes minding her business. It's just that she wants to be friends with these people. And the whole snail thing being a strategy for her. That if not, she's just the person that stays on her own. That all these things she's doing here is just strategy. And Nelly was like, what? And Cassia didn't stop there. Cassia now told her that that's why she sensed that the whole fight between Onyeka and Chizoba is strategy. That even her friendship with Ozee'S and OC is definitely strategy. She's moving towards people that she assumed they have huge fan base outside of the house, as it will make things easier for her. That's the week Victoria was head of house and she was worried that she was up. Onyeka came to her telling her, oh, why are you worried? Victoria's fans will vote for you now. Is Victoria not your friend? That's when Onyeka made that statement, it just dawned on her, oh, so you're making friends now so as it will benefit you. While Nelly was shocked, she told Cassia that she does not even like the fact that this discussion will make her to start putting one or two together. Now, one thing about her is that she does not like talking about people. She doesn't find people's trouble. She can only give you back if you come for her. Now, even when Tokimaki were asked about the whole least favorite housemate, that she mentioned Wanni and Handy because initially she considered them as friends. But then when the whole bot thing happened, them saying this thing is artificial and all that, she now decided to take a step back. That it only means that you never considered her a friend, although she was seeing them as a friend. She now said no wonder the way people move in this house. Now even when it comes to work, she noticed how people are being when people become HOH, they are preferential with their own. And Cassia now said, can't you see how Onyeka, that do you know that Onyeka gave her 2 portions in the house to handle? Now, this is the same Nelly that when she was HOH, what did Ruthie and Chinwe got? It's not toilet and bed, toilet and bedroom. I'm sorry for laughing. I don't even know why I'm laughing, but I don't know if this housemates, if they have what's it called, memory loss, because it's not the same you that gave your own the best of best and the people you felt you weren't in good terms with. And even when Big Brother asked her, she was laughing to tell you she was aware. So now you're talking about how people move in the house, how they treat people in a special way. You uncle. Well, Nelly mentioned how they told her that if she does not take the role of an enchantress, she will have to pack seats, arrange chairs for them in the arena. And it's such a funny thing, though. And from there, this their sweet gist now moved to Bbnaija. So when he now moves to the parts of how they told her if she does not take this role, this is what she would do. Kassia now mentioned how Onyeka said, oh, Victoria will play the role of a slow person, time changer. They now coined it into time changer. That she was even the one that went to meet Onyeka and ask Onyeka, oh, why are you saying Victoria is slow? Why are you calling her slow? Why are you now saying, okay, you would twist it so that it will be a time changer, even with all that Victoria has displayed in the house, after showing you her skill of sewing, creativity and all that, but you're dwelling on Victoria being slow. That it was after she did that that Onyeka now said, okay, they will now change it to time manipulator. Can you imagine? Somebody that you've had a convo with, somebody that consider you a friend, yet this is the narrative you want to create about the person. That, do you know what this thing is doing? You're trying to put the person's brand down. And then he said exactly that. That was why even after the drama, someone was calling her enchantress in the loo. She didn't even bother to answer because are you trying to tag that to her brand? A brand she's planning to take higher. You want to now come and use enchantress and coin that as a name for her. And her problem with these people is that when you try to give them that same name now, they will become angry. Was it not how the other time people were celebrating during their S7 win, and Ozee'S and Ozee'S said, hey, people are celebrating like babies. Will you now come and be telling people how to celebrate those Papa Lolos? And Kassia was now like, what's even the meaning of that Papa Lolo? And Nelly told her that the meaning is big for nothing. And Kassia was like, wait, do they know the meaning of the Papa Lolos? And she said, of course, they will know now. That even Wanni and Handy that coined the name for them told she and Anita that the meaning of Papa Lolos is big for nothing. So they're calling them Badiwe is big for nothing. You can imagine this biggest house. Well, they said as long as you are here in biggest house, no need for you acting mature or a certain way. They know quite alright, you've made it, but as long as you're here, you are their fellow housemates. So Ben and her bestie Anita were had a conversation, and Ben was telling Anita the other side of her that he saw on Saturday and was shocked. And when Anita was asking like how intense was this, and Ben said that you fling the bottle from your bed and it got to Suji's bed. I didn't know what that means. You flinging a bottle of water just like that. That imagine if that was bottle, the effect it could have had on Suj or somebody close by. But Anita was like, no, now how would she just go and grab a bottle? And Ben was telling her, for the fact you weren't really your full self, you can actually grab anything. But it got him thinking like, is there more to you that he's even yet to know? Meanwhile, speaking of besties, Chizoba shared with her bestie that she's tired of eating Indomie noodles. She wants to take a break. That the amount of noodles they've consumed in this house, and those was like, honestly, when he tries to calculate, like, who knows the quantity of noodles they've consumed in their stay here, that him alone, he actually had 3 packs for dinner. And Chizoba said, she's tired though. She hasn't eaten since yesterday, and she's even planning on not eating till maybe probably till weekend. Victoria also checked up on her bestie, her big friend, which one, Ozee'S, asking him why is he dull, that he has been acting all alone ever since today, that she has observed that. But Ozee'S said nothing. He just wants to be on his own, think, observe, and all of that. Well, in biggest voice, if you say so, can we even talk about how these housemates do not react to things? I don't know Big Brother's aim of sounding those funny alarm like baby crying, chesty cough sound. I don't know his aim, but whatever was his aim, I know that Big Brother did not get the reaction he was expecting. Because those housemates, some did not even come out, some did not even wake up. So they just standing on their bed. Even the ones that were up, they just came out, checked, asked TJ, will you knock for Big Brother to know why? And later went to bed. And they didn't even turn again. Even when the series of different sounds were popping up, they did not turn. Later on, Onyeka came out. TJ couldn't even stay inside the game. He just had to come stay at the dressing area. And I'm like, why you guys not all up asking Big Brother what's going on? What sort of house is this? Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I would like to hear your honest opinion regarding all the juicy gist, a bit juicy gossip that happened. Victoria versus Onyeka, Kassia versus Onyeka versus Ozee'S, Nelly versus everybody. Okay, thank you for watching and bye.
Don't put this in here. You framed it.